This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. Well, recently we have been made very aware of a contagious virus that has caused all kinds of disruption in our daily lives. We've seen the stock market react, we've seen panic, we've seen some companies go into a tailspin. And it's at times like this that we need to acknowledge that wisdom and discernment must be heeded, and also just plain good common sense must be used. However, I have found that there is something that is far more deadly than any virus or any disease, and it's called fear. It's called fear. Yes, there is a mental fear germ that infects people, causes panic, hysteria, and anxiety. We hear things like, wow, someone told me that the government isn't telling us of its severity. Or how about this? Seems like everyone is coming down with that virus. Whew, I don't know. Or how about this one? How can anybody feel secure anymore? Oh, these days, it's amazing. A depression is sure to come. Or, I heard on good authority that guided missiles were aimed right at our coastal cities. Wow, no place is safe anymore. Or how about this one? There surely won't be enough food and water for the world by the year 2030. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, when we hear things like that, our imagination, it goes into high gear. And we become infected by that mental fear germ. Fears of tomorrow are the most destructive that we can entertain. Now, when fear raises its troublesome head, I want you to remember one thing, and that is stop. S-T-O-P. When fear raises its troublesome head, stop. And then face the fear. Face it. And use wisdom, and use discernment, and, yes, a little common sense helps also. At that moment, once you stop and use discernment, use wisdom, use common sense, affirm with power and authority, there is no need to fear. There is nothing to fear. I know that God is with me. I know that God is present, and that God is greater than any fear I may be experiencing. There is a place within each and every one of us, a place that is secure, a place that is filled with love, a place that is strong, and that a place where faith, there was a power greater than we were that placed within our hearts, our minds, faith. That secure, magnificent faith. And we can call upon that mighty indwelling power and faith at any time. If fear is contagious, then faith is doubly contagious. As we hold strong to faith, we find that the whole universe will conspire to aid us. And as the faith grows and becomes stronger and more secure, miracles begin to happen in our lives. The fears, no matter how great they were, begin to recede and finally dissolve into the nothingness which they truly represent. In Deuteronomy 31, verse 8, it says, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. There's nothing to fear. There's no need to fear. God is with us. God is always present. He goes before us, making our way safe, making our way clear. He will never leave us. Do not be afraid. God bless you.